beard, I can't stress this enough. Take the alliance, even if they're going to kill you at this point, it's your only chance. I think you might just have to take that risk.
Let's take a peek and see where she's at. But yeah, I mean she's all down here below, but I mean at this point she should start working her way up. I mean you can only spend so much time down there.
Really, beard? Okay.
Now, what I might do if the other two teams fight and kill themselves, and there's only like one person or two people left from one of the teams, I may go ahead and shrink the border if it's just bearded to
Mm-hmm.
force her above ground. And if she gets killed, she gets killed.
Yeah.
But I want to let these teams fight it out. I don't want to force anything. So you can see the two teams. I mean, there's the three there, and the other ones are over this way towards the border, totally going in different directions. Yeah, lava coming up from the bedrock level and upward, forcing people up would be interesting. But yes, it could come back and really make things tougher too, or hurt a team that's maybe trying to play strategically and then just gets kind of trapped.
Yeah.
Now we might do for you guys watching, not the, I mean, we're going to do a tournament for this. I'm not sure when, but we're going to let people sign up in like teams of two, so you'll be able to like pick a partner and then sign up and then play in some tournaments where we'll maybe do like a Saturday and we'll do like a whole day kind of thing trying to get people. Oh, one of them just fired an Abraham shot an arrow, but I don't think there's anybody over there. But have a tournament, so that should be fun.
Let's have a look, see what Beard is up to. She is just mining on bottom level.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to force her above ground here in a little bit if these teams ever meet. And like I said, I'm so afraid the way this border command works that it's going to glitch. I don't want to glitch these two teams. But I did do
Mm-hmm.
that before to Joe and DTR or whatever it was when they were kind of just
Yeah.
like sleeping downstairs. So we see the Abraham and Seton have kind of taken over the little makeshift base on the mountain here.
It's not a bad option for Abraham's team since they have the bow and arrows. Getting to high ground is definitely a good opportunity to get some free damage, especially because if you can make them fall, you can make them fall for long distances, so that's even more damage there.
Yeah, the other team is pretty much diagonal from that on the other mountain. Neither team wanting to fight. All right, they are on the move again, Seton and Abraham. So they're kind of heading in the right direction. I mean, I can see the other team in the very distance briefly. Now they kind of went off the view. Abraham throwing some food to Seton.
There's an apple in this tree. I know Mario's looking for apples. There's one right there. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Looks like Abraham and Seton are going to stay here at the little base.
Yeah, it's not a bad option. Depending on how much gold Mario has, though, by the looks of it, they're looking for apples. So if their team all gets back to full health, then yeah, that definitely puts them in a really strong position.
Yeah, I mean, this is the part I hate. Obviously we want to see these teams converge and fight. Let's take a look at Nutria, see if she's like hanging out down below. Might be finally heading up. let's see. Let's see where she would be coming up now. That's still a strip tunnel, mining tunnel there. So no idea where she's going to come up unless it's like right around in here, which puts her right near Mario's team. They've got some furnaces set up now. Let's see if they're making anything worthwhile.
Yeah, if it
Cooking
ends up,
gold.
yeah, if it ends up, I think it is. If it is going to end up in golden apples, that is going to be quite the game changer.
They didn't look like they had a lot of gold though, so if that's all they've got, they may struggle making more than one. For those talking about points, the points are correct. No matter what you see time-wise, your points are correct. It's just the updated version didn't keep track of times initially. So the 4 days we streamed, you earned your points correctly, but it didn't keep track of how many minutes you've watched. Now it does, but you still have that extra points from before. So your point total will always be correct, but your hours and stuff is only since we installed the thing. So I wanted the guy to remove hours, but he was pretty adamant to leave it. He told me the only solution is if I want to go into the database and change everybody's points to match their hours and minutes, then I could do that. But if I do it wrong, it'll mess up the database. And it might confuse people because some people have gained some points by either a donation or like Amazon stuff. And truly, that wasn't minutes they've watched to get to that point.
Looks like Gabe's team have vandalized Mario's base, and now they're heading
They're
away
heading
from it.
towards each other. We're going to have combat here in a little bit, I think. Brace for PvP. Oh, they look like they've gone around each other. I don't. Oh, they're sneaking. Abraham and Seton. They may know.
Yeah, I think Ethan knows. Are they really going to start winning again?
If they're going to keep running, we may do the border because that's getting to the point where it's like, come on, you guys are 3v2. Let's start fighting.
Mario talks about snaky moves all the time. Oh, they're going to go back to their base. Oh, what's left of it. Oh, that could actually be a really good technique, making them go all the way around so that Mario gets the high ground again.
That's assuming they even knew the other team was there.
I'm pretty sure. Well, Ethan was shifting on top of one of the trees, and he was looking in that direction, so I can only assume they saw each other, unless Ethan was just, like, checking out the area.
Well, they know where each other are now, so now it's just a matter of Nutria sneak coming in here and like stabbing them in the back. Oh, there's signs down here. I didn't even see this. Sign says Dark Bat smells worse. Mario smells. Green team sucks. DB is confused. And Mario is funny. So the other team down below, this high ground location has changed hands a few times.
The bow and arrow is definitely a lot less useful if they're being used on the low ground.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. This will be interesting that both teams do know where each other are. I'm assuming. Whoop, there was an arrow shot, but sailed way high. Oh, was that an egg thrown?
Yeah, I think it was an egg. Went a good distance though.
Yeah, they're throwing lots of eggs. Okay, we're at the 80-minute mark. That arrow shot sailed way over. Take a quick look at Bearded Nutria while we have a chance. Still down below, just digging away. Still
Yeah,
20, 20, 30, 25, 30 blocks underground. So Bearded definitely not in the game. If these two ever do hit combat, we will force her above ground with the border shrink. If it would kill the other team, we'll consider that a win to that team. Looks like Mario and them are running again. What are these guys doing? I mean, it's a 3v2. You're doing, I mean, they have a little bit more health than you, but you have 3. What would be awesome in Minecraft if you could set like TNT like there at that base and then set it on like a timer. And then say bury it, set it right below the surface, set it for like 5 minutes and then leave. And then hope the other team comes to inspect that location and then it blows up while they're there. I would say Notch, talk about that, but obviously Notch no longer with Mojang. Mojang officially, as of about 2-3 days ago, owned by Microsoft now. Notch and 2 other founders have left, and I think their web guy left, who I think was like their first employee that the founders hired. So the teams have effectively now changed positions.
Starting to see a pattern here.
But yeah, this group, I got to say, I'm a little. I mean, it had some great fights, but I hope this turns out good because I'm a little disappointed with the not fighting here.
Mm. It's interesting because it's like Abraham and Seaton, they've went for multiple fights. They've went in for some kind of engagement, but Mario's team just isn't having any of it.
I'm not quite sure what they're up to here. I mean, obviously, oh, they're spelling a lull.
Oh, looks like Mario's teams are going for it.
All right, here we go. Brace for PvP.
The lol can wait.
They're being sneaky. At least they're on the attack. I like that. Oop, here we go. Here we go. Abraham didn't realize they were there. He's got his bow. He got too close. I think he hit DB.
Okay, just keep playing the range game. Mario taking some good hits there.
Seaton fell.
Seaton.
So there we have it. Mario and Ethan stay alive. Mario with only 1 heart. Ethan 6 hearts. Bearded Nutria the only one left. Let's take a look and see what she's doing. But if she's way down below, we're gonna force her hand here. And she's down below. Yeah. I don't know if she's working her way up. She's in a ravine.
Just considering our options right now.
Spelled probably wrong.
Well, that's some gold.
Well, we'll watch Nutria here, I guess. Yeah, I mean, she's got a skeleton right below her and a zombie, but it'd be awful to see her go like by a skeleton or something at this point. I mean, definitely a ways to go to get out. I don't know if she knows her exit strategy here. And the reason I'm going to go ahead and do a border shrink here in about a minute or so, obviously she's spent way too much time downstairs, so she needs to come up. So I'm trying to give her a little bit of time so that she can actually get out of there. If she just continues to spend her time down here, I'm going to do the command. It could shrink on her in an instant. Right now she's heading further down. I'm only hoping this is because she knows a way out. So I think she's trying to get up to there. But yeah, this is not going to bode well. I mean, the border is relatively far away. So what I think I'm going to do is set the border to shrink to like 50, and I'm going to tell it to do it for in like 5 minutes, which should be 300 seconds. Unless my math is way off target. I'm trying to be a little bit nice because that's going to be a quick shrink, and I would hate to see her get stuck down here. But, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, she is winning. Closer to the border, but she is winning.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be nice here because I know people will be like, oh, she's my favorite. But she needs to get out of here. This has been a very long 2 minutes. All right, she sees the surface. Now let's just see where the other team is. I'm going to let her come up above ground. Um, I'm hoping she heads towards center on her own, and we just get the combat before I actually do it. Because if it glitches, it glitches. But hopefully she's got her eye on it now, and she knows if she just sits and waits for it, it's going to get her. All right, she's heading in the right direction.
Kinda.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the command here in a minute. This is I'm trying to see where the other team is. Did they go back up to the lull or something, or did they move more? Up there they are. Yeah, they've done a pretty good job of getting close to center. All right, I see her in the distance there, right there in the center of my screen. All right, I'm gonna try this command just because this is lesson learned. If it glitches, I apologize to Beard it, but you know, she seems to know where they are, I think. All right, it should be shrinking. Oh, she's getting in a boat. She's coming right. Oh, she's right out in the middle. I would just sit out there and just say, "Hey, how you doing?" Border is creeping in. I gave her 5 minutes, which I think it's moving decently, but it's not bad. All right. Well, this is it, guys. Now we do not allow the tower thing, so hopefully she's just doing that for taunting. Although a bow shot while she was up there would have been hilarious.
I think the border would have got anyway.
Yeah, don't get killed by the border. I would have asked them if I can come over to them, get on level ground with them, and then we fight. I wonder if they're going to just like jump off and kill her while she's in the boat.
Unnecessary, but it'd work. Definitely be effective. It's a shame she didn't have a bow. Don't know if you can use bows in boats, but
No, I don't think you can.
Hmm.
That'd be a neat add-on. Yeah, I think maybe they're building a dock for her. I think that'd be nice. And we will do another border shrink if we have to. I was hoping this would encourage it. She's got a lot of water that she can swim around in there with her boat, but oh, lava was placed. Oh, she's out. This is it. There we go.
There we go.
That's game. All right, so if we can just drag people in here with us, it's fine.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Lol.
GG.
GG to all.
All right, well, another interesting round. Tell you, Swippin, that was the most epic kill, I think, in UHC history.
What happened?
He killed
Swippin
me by
was
jumping off.
He leaped from up above and literally just as he was coming into the water, was it Pfizer he killed?
Yeah, it was me.
Could you stop
Yeah.
that border? It's starting to shrink in.
It's okay. It doesn't matter now.
Yeah, and then of course.
Yeah, it's
No!
really shaking now.
No!
It was kind of my fault that my partner didn't have any armor.
No, it's mine. I grabbed the armor. I grabbed the iron, but I forgot to craft it.
I should have seen.
I'm still in it. I'm still.
So,
Yes, to Mario.
It went really well. I mean, you guys all did well. I was getting a little worried there at first because Mario's team kept seeming like they were running away and didn't want to fight there at the end. It's like you guys kept trading places up on that tower.
We were trying to flank.
Oh yeah.
We put the blocks up to try and hide ourselves, and we were going to sneak round. But then by the time we snuck round, they were on top of the hill. So. Yeah, I was on 1 heart, I think, but then Darkbat killed.
Yeah, because I was holding shift to sprint. Like what? What was I thinking? And then it was too late.